Right. Welcome to another Sunday roast. Again on a Monday. I wasn't feeling great yesterday, so skipped it till today. We are going to roast 5 lucky people. I think maybe 4. And we'll see how it goes. So if you're not familiar with the Sunday roast, the way this works is that people submit their build reviews where they need help and there's something wrong with their builds, and then we roast them, but we also help them. So it's basically build reviews with a funny twist, and we try to make it funny. However, I need to have this up because so many people do not realize that is satire. So I always get somebody saying that Zizaran is a dick to people asking for help. Is it this one? There, that one's better actually. Right. So, today we're gonna start with a dude called No Blame. And he has deaths 410. Don't know what I need to move on after tier 12. I just can't stay alive, and I have 3 exalted orbs to spend. That is a lot of deaths. I think that is more deaths than I have ever had. Why is such a dick? Good point. Let's have chat on screen. There. Why is I enjoy being a dick to people. I genuinely do love it. Character name is Laxus Trap, and this character has 410 deaths. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh. 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 Wow. 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 We need some... Wow. We need some lubricant. We need some lubricant. That is interesting, to say the least. Oh. He's got blood magic and mortal conviction, but he's still using... Wait, I'm so confused. I am so confused. This is blood magic and mortal conviction, right? So he gets the aura, unless I'm high as a kite. He gets that aura for free anyway. He gets that aura for free anyway. And he has still chosen to use an essence worm. That is strange. Right? Maybe it's for the +2 gem levels, but it's in a cellar tree, so it's not good. Why so many free stock hits? Yeah, we'll get to that. That is a fucking special ass choice. That is a bad jewel. That is a bad belt. Those are moderately okay gloves. Those are some bad boots. That is a bad ring. That is a far below average ring. It's a weird choice of helmet and ring. And that's actually pretty good. This one's nice. Good job on this one. That's nice. Everything else is kind of borderline retarded. No, your weapon's alright too, actually. And your flasks as well are retarded. So, yeah. I don't really know where to start here. Wait. You're crit, but you don't have any crit strikes. And you have controlled destruction. So you probably have like a 12 crit chance. What the fuck is this shit? I want to see this in POB. I want to see this guy's crit chance, because he is using a diamond. And a tinker skin. So I want to see this. I need to. Hello? Where's the path of building? Here. What's this guy's account name? Username No Blame. Na 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 na. Right, okay, let's see. I don't get why he's using Essence Worm and the... That's special. So weird. Oh, with the chest? No, nothing with the chest. I hope he didn't use a guide. Right, crit chance. He somehow has 58. He would actually have like decent crit chance if he just swapped it out with strikes. Oh wait, that was lightning strike trap. Oh wow, so he has even less than that. Oof. There, so you have 78 with a crit strikes in. What did you have with a controlled? Oof, 49% crit chance. That's without power charges though. 86, nice, so that's like gonna crit all the time. Maybe he is following an old guide, that would make sense. Is he using a timeless jewel, or is there literally nothing in that jewel slot? And there's a jewel slot here not taken. Oh no. Oh no! This guy, this little fella, does not know what a good jewel is if it hit him in the face. Is that just for the prod speed? Do you want prod speed that bad? They're willing to sacrifice 2 points for 20%? I mean, he is lightning trap. That's actually not too bad, except the fact that he hasn't taken this node. That's 15%, and actually a good node. This is like, this makes no sense. Alright, other than that, your skill tree is not too scuffed. I mean, you have like no life, but you're on softcore. This does explain a lot of your death though. You have 3.3k life? There's nothing in there on the official site. 3.3k life. And just an open dual slot. Okay, right. Oh, this hurts. Oh, Christ. Okay, so, fuck. I don't really know what to say. I don't know why you're using an Essence Worm. Like, you can use Malachi's Awakening. Like, that is a lot of lightning damage. That is a lot of damage, to be fair. And you get Zealotry for free. And your blood magic, so you don't have to worry about your mana. Now, okay, a couple of things. First of all, you want an instant life flask. You really do. Like, that's huge. Instant life flask is like the #1 thing. And then you need Curse, Bleed, and Freeze immunity. Bleed and Freeze immunity are the most important ones, and then you need Curse immunity. Want you may need? Yeah. Need. Your amulet's pretty bad. Try to get something with like twice the resistances of that and like twice the life. This one's garbage, and you don't need the Essence Worm. You can put this Zealotry anywhere, and you're already reserving it for free, because that's what Mortal Conviction is. The helmet's actually not bad. You can do that. You can only have one non-mana aura on your skills, and it reserves no mana. This is also that it reserves no mana. So it's an interesting bad choice. You could go with 2 opal rings, just get high life, like 50-60 life, and then like 50-60 resistances. Are you even rest capped? He is rest capped. Okay, at least you managed to do that. You managed to do something. I was actually doubting it. You want to get like 25 to 30 MS boots with like 60 life. Ideally you want like 60 to 70 life. Ideally 70 to 90, but yeah, at least even on softcore, 60 to 70 life. One more, and yeah, if you really want levels, which isn't important on Zealotry, you can get a +3 ring, but I would just get 2 opal rings with life and damage instead. Here you want, like, this is actually not too bad, but I'd prefer like 70-80 life, and you're not going to need resist that bad when you have 2 rings that you can get good resist on. Your shield has a lot of damage, so that's fine, and this one's pretty low on flat. I'd probably rather get something that has like a 40 implicit, maybe like 50-60 spell damage or crafted. But like tier 1 or tier 2 flat. And lightning damage does extra chaos, or elemental damage does extra chaos. It's like one of the biggest damage stats that you can get. He's also rest balanced. Use a YSO. Right, okay, now I'm gonna roast a guy in chat called Kurgs107. So here, this rest balance, that's not what it does. Here is where the rest balance is. The way So the way Wise Oak works, for example, if I had 95, 95, 95, I would be rest balanced. If I have 75, 75, 75, that's not rest balance. That's not how Wise Oak works, you fucking idiot. Or if I had 78, 78, 78. If I had 78, 78, 70, then I would penetrate on fire and cold and take less damage on lightning. That's how that works. You learn something new every day. Oh yeah, I should have warned, if you're in the audience, you are collateral. If you say something dumb, you will get roasted. For free. Yeah, you sign up and you give tips. I should have that on stream. Right, let's see. Right, let's see. You really want to grab jewel sockets as well. So a good jewel build, or like things you can get on for your build, is lightning damage, spell damage. Pretty sure you can get projectile damage, but that doesn't go for your single target. But yeah, lightning damage, spell damage, crit multiplier, crit multi with lightning skills, spell damage while holding a shield. There's so many nodes that you can get. So you can get 2 or 3 damage nodes on jewels, or life. Life is really good, and you don't have a lot of it. You're currently sitting at 3.3k life. That's what I have in like Act 10. All good curse. All funny. Other than that, that's like the main things. Is your sensei okay? Yes? Fine. Right. That's the main things. And then swap out your like control distortion for crit strikes so you crit more. You really want Alchemist too. Alchemist is good. Right, okay, so we're already gonna move on to the next one. My Slayer Cyclone. Followed a guide as much as I could for my budget. I have about 2x, but I don't want to spend all of it on this character, so I want to try Essence String Contagion build later this late. I keep getting one shot and dying, wondering what I could do. So this is a Squeebot. Let's hope for a shit build. Ooh, 2 characters. It has potential. He's using Snatat's shield! New player? That means you need to go even harder. Because unless you like traumatize them, they're not gonna remember. Alright, let's see. What are you? Wait. Oh, it's the other character. This one. I was like, huh? This is art. Alright, there we go. A Comb's Heart, a Kitava's Feast. I don't like Kitava's Feast. Kitava's Feast is so slow. Right, let's see. Good helmet. Are there any notes on this? So like heals writes like notes. Bad guide and bad build. He said he followed a guide. Here's the guide if he followed if you want to roast it too. See, like they haven't volunteered, so I'm not gonna bring the guide into it. But yeah, it's probably shit. You don't really need crit strikes for melee as much, especially with Cyclone because you're attacking so fast. I mean, the gear looks alright so far. It doesn't look retarded. +1 range. The flasks are retarded. Okay, so there's an orb here in Path of Exile called an Orb of Augmentation. Yes, I got permaban for Pee-wee. This is just a screenshot. Orb of Augmentation. You can use that and get a prefix. Right, let's see. Those nodes aren't that great. You only take those if you're really desperate for nodes, which you shouldn't be. And I don't know if you need Forceful Skewering. Tempered Flesh here, that's fine. Instead of those nodes here, travel here instead. And you can take... These are good nodes. They are really good. Actually, that entire wheel, like Fortify. You don't have any Fortify effect. Why do you have so little Fortify stuff? And what about your jewels? That's fine. It's triple damage. Triple damage and strength. I mean, your stuff's not really that bad. It really isn't. Wait, what's your ascendancy? It's fine. Right, okay. So for weapons, I usually is like, I don't like Kitava's Feast because it's so slow. But as a weapon, I really like using... What's the Rampage Axe called again? Chat, help me out. Foxes, are you able to start another account, or is this ban going to stop you permanently from playing? Yeah, so this account is currently banned. Like, this is just an interactive screenshot right now.
I don't think I need to
that I developed myself, because I did computer science. It's just, I made my own Path of Exile with my old account. Sinvictus is a really, really good budget option. So, like, Italis Beast is fine. You can keep it. I usually prefer Sinvictus. The Rampage is pretty big. However, if you can get a Fortify multi-modded axe, the thing is, you said you only have 2x, and you don't want to spend all of it. That is, like, the biggest thing. Like, getting a Fortify multi-modded axe is crazy good. You don't really need it on a Val axe either. You can get, like, a Shadow axe or something. Not Shadow. You can buy other bases really cheap. Flesh Ripper is really, really cheap, actually. You can get that. Very, very cheap. So, you can buy a Flesh Ripper Elder axe. Because Valdax is so expensive when it's eldered above 80. The Flesh Ripper is basically the same damage. And thanks for the resubs, alerts are off at the moment. And that is like the biggest one. Because even on a 5 link, then you have a 6 link. And it's just a massive amount of damage. Obviously upgrading to a 6 link as well. Other than that, your items are pretty okay. You have Asmark. You have Fat Fist, you have Life. Oh, you have minus mana cost. So it is actually not bad. Like, you're below MS there, and you're using two life flasks. I would probably... I mean, you could drop Brutality because you have so many... You could get a Serious Promise and drop Brutality. What auras are you using? Pride, Blood and Sand. What else? You can have a third aura, right? Maybe with Blood and Sand is fine, I guess. Oh, Flesh and Stone's what I normally use. I have about 5x by now, so my budget's a bit better. Well, there's nothing like really hardcore to roast here. I do love insulting people and stuff, but it's not retarded. I'm not really gonna exaggerate just for that. But yeah, I would get a Fortify axe, a multi-modded Fortify axe. And until then, yeah, a 6 inch Invictus Metal if you want to go super budget. But if you can, a Fortify axe, especially if you can 6 link it, then it's, or even 5 link it, you're gonna notice like a big difference. So that's what I would do. And then at the moment you could swap out Fortify, and instead of the second life flask, doing a Serious Promise. And then obviously aug that. But other than that, your gear's fine. If you are dying a lot, it could just be that you're trash as a player. I had to get something roasty in there. What's your slash death count? Let's see what his death count is. Squidbot. Mild roast? Well, that's the thing though. I can't just like unleash hell upon somebody when all their gear and stuff is fine. The only thing that's retarded is 2 life flasks. No super stylish in the senses. So that is something you can actually get in another way. So what you can do is you can get, it's a Doriani, right? You can go, fuck, where's the best place for him to get a Doriani without wiping out his skill tree? Yeah, just slash deaths. Exclamation mark roast me to get roasted. I guess down here, but you do lose a lot. You do lose like the dismembering. But if you can ditch either this wheel. Well, you could go up here. That's what I did. You can go up here and put a Doriani here. And then instead of your belt, you use the Soul Tether belt. And then that gives you Slayer Leech. So that's really, really good. Because you are not currently using Slayer Overleech, but you can get that with a Soul Tether and a Doriani Keystone. So you get these, while you don't get the Immune to Bleed. But that's like the main things that would change for you. And Alchemist Quicksilver is really big on Cyclone, especially if you're like clearing at a not retarded speed. Right, let's see. I just realized I'm very family friendly. Good evening, Zizaran. Right, let's see. Character Yeet Lit. I first followed some kind of a guide, but then modified the character myself, which turned out not to be a good idea and led to a death count of 1000. Lol. Would love to not get one-shotted by like everything, because if I'm not getting one-shotted, I usually leech enough not to die. My budget is 10 to 13x. I agree with what Schlaffen said. I'm gonna copy paste that because it's so beautiful. I'm so happy with that. 1,000. Right, okay. You're even 89. I don't even understand. Are we gonna see 20 gems? Oh my god, he might actually have self-leveled 20 gems. I think he does. I think this dude has self-leveled 20 gems at 89. Okay. I'm just gonna look at his other characters to see if there's a trend of him being shit or if he's like memeing. Yeah, no, this looks pretty retarded. Alright. Good shit. Okay, right. I am excited. That is a no attack speed axe. What's the damage on that? $516, surprisingly high. Right, okay. Magnate. Yay. Debated. Okay. They're not open prefix, right? This is a nice ring. No flat vista. The restos. Decent helmet. Okay ring. And a 6-link Kraken Carapace. Ah, yes. 3 portal gems? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. That is an interesting choice. Oh yeah, one's cast on death and the... FLF. Ah, yes. Alright, okay. Oof. 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 The flasks gotta go. Okay, here. Before I insult your intelligence, good one on this one. You have a chemist granite of warding. However, why don't you have a lion's roar instead of a granite, huh? Sulfur flask is fine, but you should get a quicksilver of adrenaline so you don't have it on another flask. It feels a lot better. Ideally, you want an never mind. I was about to tell him to get an alchemist adrenaline, but with how much you're dying and how slow you're probably clearing, you can handle an alchemist. So probably get a chemist of adrenaline. And then the sulfur, you should get like bleed immunity. Wait, do you have bleed immunity from a sensei? You do. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that. I'd rather get bleed immunity on a flask. You don't really need... Actually, never mind. He probably needs all the overleach he can get. I would say follow my guide. But yeah, first of all, switch to one... This is gonna sound crazy to you because you're already dying so much. But... one divine life flask, alright? Not eternal. One divine. So, one divine life flask of heat is what I normally have. And then you want... Regardless of how you're getting it. Bleed and curse immunity and face immunity is where you want somewhere. So you can use a lion's roar, and if you switch out brutality for... Fuck, what do you even switch it out for? Because you are getting fortify. Oh, you can switch out brutality for melee fist and get a serious promise and lion's roar. That should be a damage boost. And what auras are you using? Pride, I'm guessing. Pride and Blasphemy Vault. Okay. That's weird. I'm surprised they're not crit. I'd probably switch out to crit. I prefer doing this and then getting the overleach from the belt like you just explained to the previous one. And then... I mean, you have a Flesh Ripper, so I guess you don't even need the fucking crit one to go crit. I mean, it is 0.5 and lots of crit multi, which is nice. The crit multi is insane. The flasks are like the worst thing. How much life do you have? You do have a lot of life on things. Not on your boots though. One thing you can do as well if you're not already is your endurance charges. Oh, you already have that. You must not be very good at keeping them up. Whoa. What is this tree? I would suggest more life nodes. You do not have very many of them. You have very little life nodes. No, he's not crit at the moment. He's not crit at the moment. He's just like maxed out damage nodes. You have so little life, dude. My dude, oh my god, dude. You definitely want more life. I'm gonna guess that you're like 4.5k or some shit. You want to get to 6k. Right, let's look at his jewels. Warlord's Reach. You don't really need that. I'd rather get like a percentage life and double damage. Like this one's triple damage. Get both of those replaced with life jewels when you're so low on life. And then it's mostly your flasks. Like, not having instant flasks are like, they save you so much. You could also consider, like, obviously the Lion's Roar is going to help. And then instead of Sulfur, because you should have a decent amount of damage already, you can have a Basalt. You can have a Basalt, like the Duelist Impale node. What about it? Oh, lol. Oh god. I don't know if he needs more chance, I can't remember. Wait, you could use Dread Banner for Impale chance as well, and it's like borderline free. But they're like the main things you can do. I would swap to crit though. Crit is so much better when you can afford it. It's just Lee start out go RT. And then obviously if you go crit, you have to like get rid of RT and shit and take the crit nodes. And you can get rid of all or most of the damage nodes that aren't crit related. Right. Okay, the next one is Garf412. Are you in chat? I've seen you in chat today. I hope you're here. I prefer roasting people when they're here. It makes it more personal. Insult someone through this. It's like spitting in their face. It's beautiful. Please don't unsub. Deaths19. 12. I'm here. Oh, nice. 12 to Uberlab boss. Cannot get past the first encounter. Spent 30C. Budget 40C. DPS is okay. On Map and Boss, cannot do tier 6. Build notes. Build is copied from a new streamer who wanted a Templar Inquisitor Divine Ire crypt build. I've copied her build with a few refinements. Please help. Thanks. Which character is it? Death Garf Templar. Darth Garf Templar. Hardcore Templar? Is this it? No, this is it. Oh, I'm in for a treat, aren't I? Oh, am I in for a treat? That's a scepter. A bad one. Oh. Oh. I'm in for a treat. Oh, look at that shield. Oh my god. Oh no, it's retarded. Oh, I'm so happy. I was really hoping for a really shit build. And Garf has delivered. This is gonna be good. Stormfire? Pog! I haven't seen anyone use Stormfire in the current year. It is cool on some builds. Probably not this one. Let's investigate. Wow, that's impressive, and I mean that in a shit way. Boots as well, really bad unless you are Minor Matter, which you aren't. Your belt is really impressive in a shit way. Your jewel is surprisingly okay. You do have a bubbling flask. I am impressed. You've chosen not to augment your Quicksilver for whatever reason. This happens all the time. Some people are like, I don't want to burden my flask with 2 mods. 1 flask is enough. 1 mod is enough for my flask. Right. Ignite immunity. Bold choice. So you have freeze, bleed, and ignite. Wait. Freeze, bleed, curse, ignite. Okay. You want to go for shock immunity next. I forgot. I have some in my chest. My stash. Wait. What do you have in your stash? Right, your gloves are alright. Color Brotherhood's fine. Are you full ignite? Are you full ignite and you have spell damage? That's a nice helmet. Your helmet's bad. Are you full ignite? You're full ignite and you have spell damage. Alright. Let me lecture you on why this is so amusing to me. Spell damage doesn't really do anything for your ignite. It just scales your initial hit. Whereas you would want fire damage or elemental damage or burning damage. That's the important part. And then especially that your scepter's dog shit. So you really want to get a 40% implicit and then get really high either burning or elemental damage. If you get a shaper one, you can get pure elemental roll. Or fire damage is fine too. And you can also just craft it. Like Vaush said, fire damage and ignite chance. It's dog shit. How are you shocking? Do you have lightning damage at all? Or have you converted everything to fire? What have you converted? Lightning damage converted to cold. We should actually have this in POB. Lightning. 50% converted to lightning. And then he's using... Are you keeping loads of space? What do you mean the whole build is shocking? Nice. Let's see. You're probably better off grabbing this as well because it's elemental and fist damage. So it's really good for Divine Ire. And these are 16% for a traveling point. Oh, I don't like feel well suddenly. Suddenly nauseous. I think it's the build. Right, let's see. Okay. Oh. Another really big thing for any spell build is getting a level 20 gem. So you've opted out for a lot of free damage that you're not currently getting, and let me explain. So if you go on Legion Suffer right now and you search for Divine Ire, you can buy a level 20 Divine Ire for the cost of 5 chaos. Usually it's even cheaper than this. I don't know how much a 21 is. 21 is 8C. So splash out with the 8C and triple your damage. You have no jewel, and jewels are like some of the biggest damage. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm having a heart attack. Jewels is the biggest thing in this damage. I actually need to check it in Path of Building because I don't believe that you're shocking. Besides the build being shocking. That was a good joke. I like that, chat. Like, if your build was an animal, it would be suffering and would need to be put down. I've only been playing since Synth. Right, let's see. Calcs. Divine Ire. He does have some lightning damage. He does have some. Not a lot. But it should be shocking. Right? It's enough for Stormfire. I think. This is your crit. Wait, are you crit? You're not. Interesting. So you're not shocking. That's shocking. What's your chance to shock? Oh, no, no, no. Chance to ignite 54%. You have 0 chance to shock. I can't see it. 20! He has 20% chance to shock. That's not enough for using a Stormfire. You want to be either crit or have a really high chance to shock or prolif. Inquisitor is not enough, I think. What does Inquisitor have now? No. 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 Yeah, you really do want to Uberlab too. Shock is the least of his problems. It's not when he's using a Stormfire and he's a burn build. You must have no damage. I don't even know if POB calculates the build correctly. I can't kill the Uberlab boss. I'm not surprised. No, he's not crit. He's EO. He's not crit at all. That's the thing. He has like no shock chance. I would say delete this. Didn't Rise QT do like a Pro Lift Divine Ire? Ignite? Did he do a guide on it? Can we get a link to Rise's Divine Ire build? The like, I would say follow that. Like, cause the build can be done. Like, the Scepter's the worst thing. These roasts make me feel young again. I love roasting people, dude. It's kind of hard though, especially the like second last one. Right, let's see. So, Scepter's the main bad part. You're actually no. Okay, never mind. There's several main bad parts. Hold on. There's so many bad parts. Okay, you need a whole new Scepter. You need high elemental damage or fire damage. Your shield is awful. You need like yeah, you can get high like fire damage too. You want high life and resist on a ring. You can use Stormfire. My main advice would be to follow a guide for this because this has a lot of things wrong with it. You do have actual bubbling flask and you want to aug that. And that's like the main things to change. Get a new helmet too. Should not be using Call of the Brotherhood. Yes. You can switch that out too. And yeah, like you said, Fist of Lightning instead of Infused Channeling. Hello, Sam. But yeah, there's a lot of grim things here. That is pretty grim. I would pay for an Uber Lab as well, just because that'll help you out a little bit. I find it very interesting. I don't know. Wait, was that actually in there? Or did I misclick that? If it's in there, I find it interesting. I would be very amused if it's in there on its own. It is in there. You have started traveling for another jewel slot when you have a 2-pointer here and you haven't even put in a jewel here. That is shocking. Okay, so things that are good on jewels, you can get area damage actually? I don't even remember. You can get area damage, you can get fire damage for your build, you can get... No, you don't want spell damage. There's no elemental damage on jewels either. Man, and you're not even crit. Holy shit, you can get increased damage. I swear it's a troll, it can't be like this. Not everybody is good at video games. It's an interesting character. Area damage, increased damage. What the fuck do you even get on jewels when you can't scale spell damage? I hate doing night builds, dude. Damage over time? Damage over time is good. Yeah, global fizz. Yeah, I already said burning damage. Body armor is terrible. Oh my god, I didn't even see. Scour this and use a high essence of greed, like a screaming or a shrieking. Imagine how good he will feel when this turns around. She will feel great when this turns around. I mean, he's got 29 rest. That's better than Tabula. You can get a better belt too. Well, that's the main things you can do. I suddenly feel like nauseous. Cinder Swell is a good upgrade, yeah. Good point. I actually prefer Jade. Jades, they're so OP. They're the main things. And especially if you watch one of the guides as well, that can help a lot. So by you start to yawn. No, I always yawn a lot. But that's like the main ones we're going to do today. I am going to chill out with a little bit of TFT at the end of the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a quick roast. Just 40 minutes. And yeah. We'll do another roast in 2 days minus 1 day. It'll be on Sunday.